Hello everyone, and welcome to the Sandbox's Wednesday stream. I am Luca, aka Lucas is Right, and I'm the only one here today. Alex is out being a jet setter again, so I am here to guide you through this voxel world on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon, evening, morning, night. You know the drill. We're going to start off with some safety tips here real quick. It's unfortunate to announce this, but the Instagram has been compromised. Do not click on any of the links coming from that account until further notice. The Sandbox is not running any special events or airdrops. If you see an airdrop announcement and there's any urgency behind it, I am going to encourage that you always err on the side of caution. I have been in the Sandbox now for almost 3 years, and I have not once been a part of an event where it just came out of nowhere, where it just popped up and it was first come, first serve. So if you ever encounter a situation that is like that in this ecosystem, please be careful. Do not communicate with anyone from the Instagram page claiming to be from the Sandbox. And if you're a part of the Discord, keep an eye on community alerts for new security alerts. It's really good about popping up and giving us an update when something shady is going on. And it's really good about happening really quickly. So please keep that in mind. One moment. We got some questions in the chat. Never mind, just a bunch of hellos. Hello to everybody out there as well. The next item, Alex is really good about doing this baseline list of everything we need to do. Not everything, but a good baseline list of what we need to do to stay safe within the metaverse. Considering what happened with the Instagram account, I thought it would be smart to go over these items, re-review them, and kind of start from scratch so that we're all on the same page as far as what we can do to protect ourselves. A lot of us put a lot of time, effort, energy, and resources into building our virtual bank, our virtual wallets. And when things like that get compromised, it can be a real blow. It can make you feel like you want to step out of this ecosystem for a while. But one, I encourage you not to do that. Two, I encourage you just to stay safe. Always do everything you can to protect yourself. And if something seems too good to be true, remember, it probably is. So we're going to go through Alex's list here really quick. He talks about the Sandbox Instagram, once again, being compromised. And then he goes through a set of tips, tricks to keep you and yours safe. So never ever, tip number one, never ever give anyone your wallet seed phrase. These are the irrevocable keys to your kingdom. Wallet is as good as dead if you do this. Nothing will take away their control. Nobody trying to help you will ever need these. That's really important. Nobody ever trying to help you will need your seed phrase. I have seen it on every single outlet that you have that will potentially have access to a wallet. MetaMask will scream at you as you're setting up your wallet, after you've set up your wallet, whenever any updates come through, anything. Be careful with your seed phrase. And by be careful, I mean never share your screen if you're going to go anywhere near that. Make sure you're always protecting that, like he says, like it's the keys to your castle, because that's exactly what it is. Do your own research and don't FOMO into something too fast. Use a sanity check. The Sandbox and other places usually announce airdrops and giveaways on multiple platforms. If you see it on Instagram and not on Twitter, Discord, Medium, Facebook, or even TSB's own website, give a good squint. And I'm sorry, there's all this, read more, and go into detective mode. That's the FOMO is where they get you. FOMO is where they make you feel like if you don't act quickly, you're not going to get something for free. Free money, free NFTs, free whatever. And like I said before, I have never been in this ecosystem at any point where that was the case from an actual legitimate source. All right, tip number 3. And click show more first now. Along with the previous caution, think about how the account usually behaves. The sandbox very rarely, never in my memory, but I could be wrong, has given less than 24-hour notice to enter some sort of a mint event whitelist. Usually there are multiple days to enter. Also remember how TSB has done previous events. We have our own website, sandbox.game, which runs claims and land sales. Avatar projects have been hosted from the main site domain. More on this later, and we've been using heymint.xyz for allow lists, but it's linked to directly from the Sandbox site. It's never going to be some offshoot, so always make sure you're checking out. Oh, he says the next one, pay attention to links. If you encounter a link that is a hypertext, a normal word where you can't see the URL, hover over it, and depending on your browser, the URL will show up somewhere. Often the bottom of your screen. Does the URL look normal? I keep losing my place. Does the URL look normal? Not typically on social media, since posters can't set hypertext, but on websites and blogs, they could write something like sandbox.game, but in the page code, the URL is some other destination. Pay attention to where you're going to go. It's really important. You can right-click on a link and copy and paste it and see where it's going to go. And that's something that I do on a regular basis just to make sure that where somebody's sending me is where it says it's going to send me. I know sites like Facebook do vanity links. At least that's what I call them, which where you have your actual link and then you can put a display link over that. And it looks like you're going to site A and you're actually going to site B. Generally with sites like that, they have to be in some way, shape, or form the same domain. But if something like that can happen so easily, just proceed with caution and be careful. Know how URLs work for extra safety. The current hacker is directing people to a link that looks okay, but it's deceptive. It's something like register-sandbox.not. This is an example, obviously. Only go to the official sandbox.game URL. The not was replaced with com. Alex is just making sure he's not actually giving more credence or authority to this website by posting it itself. Red flag number 2, the fake subdomain register dash is not formatted correctly. Register.sandbox.game is a legitimate sandbox page that new users are often directed to, but note that it's register, not register. Register dot, not register dash. This means that register dash is actually part of the domain name. Someone made register dash sandbox the domain name for their website, but is trying to trick you into thinking it's the normal registration site. So when looking into an email or website, the part between periods before the TLD is the actual domain name. For the sandbox, it's just sandbox or subdomain.sandbox.game. Then he goes into he has a picture for it here. I'm actually going to drop the link for this entire tweet in the chat for everyone. If you want to go back and read it, it's great to review this. I have a list of things that are very similar to this. And whenever a friend gets into Web3, a family member gets into this world, I send them something like this that goes on. Tom Voxel says, don't click show more, it looks sus. Very much so. But I give them a list that's very similar to this. It's like one of those graphics that's already printed out, that's got your basic MetaMask safety and a basic list of tips and tricks to keep you and yours safe as well. Alex does a really good job of reviewing these things on a semi-regular basis. So even though he's not here, I thought I'd bring some of his stuff to the chat. Next item. Landowner roadmap. If any of you are landowners out there, a couple things. One, go check out the landowner chat in the official Sandbox Discord. There's an invitation for you if you're currently in New York for NFT NYC. It promises to be a lot of fun. I'm not going to be there this year. I was there last year and blew my mind. It was a lot of fun to be around the Sand fam like that and to get to meet a lot of you in person and just to know like just the community on a more IRL type level. And it was fun, but the event itself was bonkers. It was like nothing I've ever been to before. And I've thrown events and I've been to events my entire life, and this was definitely one for the ages. Yeah, Huddle Hill says it was so fun. I got to meet Huddle, Joe, Alex, Panda, Conrad, Wayward. Oh my god, it was a time of my life. It was something. It was one of those things that I'm going to be talking about for many years to come. So if you have a chance to head on out to New York, meet up with the Sand fam while you're out there, I highly recommend doing it. But that being said, and on a roadmap update Q1 2023. So updates on how we bring new features and value for landowners. TLDR. I'm just going to jump right into it. I believe I dropped the link in the chat for the Medium article. I did. Perfect. I'm just going to jump right into the TLDR because there's a lot to this. And there's also a lot to, it's one of those things where it's basically giving you things to look out for in the future. Self-publish. Landowners can launch their experiences directly to anyone on the map, available first to all creators by the end of Q3. Upgrade your experience to 0.8. Take your land to the next level with brand new game mechanics and visual effects thanks to new Game Maker updates. Mint your assets. Minting your assets to the blockchain as NFTs and selling them with new features by the end of Q4. Stake. Up to 100,000 Sand weekly rewards guaranteed for both Sand only and Sand for landowners pool until July 6th. Play. Earn exclusive NFT and Sand rewards starting with the April Festival with specific reward pools. One is specifically for landowners and one for avatar holders from official collections who complete the quests in the leaderboard. Bonus content for creators. Each month, landowners who hold their land for over 3 months on their wallet can claim one exclusive NFT. And it shows an obelisk with looks to be writing all over it, and that writing looks fairly familiar. And that art style, I'm gonna guess that's one of Kamisaze's pieces. And then it's got icons for the other months as we go through it. So this is something they've planned out, and we can expect what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at minimum 9 NFTs. And I'm going to have to assume that these are going to be exclusive. And while I don't have any insider information as to what they are, I'm guessing that they're going to play together somehow. This is personal opinion. Mr. Furious X says it's an older code, sir, but it checks out. Thank you for checking on that. I appreciate it. Oh, Tom Voxel says, Luke, come to NFC in Lisbon this year to meet Euro Sand fam. I've actually always wanted to go to Lisbon. So that would be something to check off the bucket list. I'll definitely think about that, Tom. Thank you. Communication. More regular updates to the community, including AMAs and newsletter/update posts every quarter to answer your questions and to share our roadmap. Now, I know a lot of people have been asking for more communication from the Sandbox. And as we can see, they're directly referencing that in this Medium article. They're saying they want to communicate more with you, with us, and they want to be more communicative. They want to give us information on a more regular basis. And this is something that I truly appreciate right here above everything else. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm really looking forward to that obelisk NFT and the staking rewards, but it's more than that. It's knowing what's happening on a more regular basis is going to just make me feel a little more comfortable about, a little more excited about being here. I'm obviously here to stay, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes with these AMAs that are quarterly, because you have to understand if they're going to be planning these out, if they're going to be putting these out, and they know they're on the horizon, they're going to be getting ready for them, and they're going to be prepared, and we're going to have a bullet point list of things that they're going to review, and it's going to be worthwhile. A question from TMO Photo: will the rewards and contest/event NFTs be on Polygon eventually? All the last ones are claiming them costs I understand what you're saying. TMO photo, I do believe that eventually they will be transferring those over to Polygon. That's always been the goal. I know that Alex was planning on releasing Wizzy the Orange once assets transferred over to Polygon, and while he's since said he's going to mint Wizzy the Orange on Ethereum, the idea is that if he was waiting for items to be transferred over to Polygon before he minted it, then I don't see why part of it would be here and part of it would be there. The idea is that eventually everything is on one network. Everything is on Matic. Everything is on Polygon. So to answer your question, I can't say when, but I can say yes, it will eventually be there. The land is there. So for the land to be there, to mint a game, eventually the assets will have to be there as well. So absolutely. Thanks for watching my test stream yesterday, by the way. To whoever Byverson Art is talking about, I'm going to say thank you as well. Sorry, that would trip me up for a little bit. I thought he was talking to me for a second, but then I realized I wasn't there. I believe he was talking to Tom Voxel. There we go. Into our next bullet point. This is the North Star Avatar Collection. Official sale starts. Choose the perfect avatar to express your love for this epic tale of martial arts, brotherhood, and redemption. So, if you would like to mint, I do believe there are a few left. Here's the official link. And as the title suggested, we will be playing This is the North Star experience here in a little while once we get through all the news and updates. But yeah, they look neat. There's one gentleman right there, green skin, mohawk, kind of a fan. I mean, green skin's a thing, right? I'm enjoying it. So I can't wait to see what these look like once they mint and how they all play out. And yeah, there's only 2,000 of them, and I think like about last time I checked, around 1,800 had been minted. Oh yes, you're just a little bit ahead of me, Rafi Bay. Just give me a few seconds. The next slide we're going over is the experience we're going to be jumping into. There is a 100,000 sand rewards pool for avatar owners if you complete Legends of North Star King. So keep that in mind to everyone out there who has minted an avatar. And here we are. Which one was it? Rafi Bay. Rafi Bay over on Twitch says, let's not forget to vote for the Webby Awards, Gucci's Metaverse Open Worlds. And I couldn't agree more. We win together. Our partner Gucci earned the Webby Awards nomination for their Gucci Vault experience launched last year in the Sandbox. Show your support and vote them to #1. I'm going to drop the link for this in the chat. I have voted on it, and when I did a little bit ago, the Sandbox, the Gucci experience in the Sandbox was in the lead, but by a little bit. 26%, second place had 23%. I know that with the Sand Fam behind it, we can get this to #1. And I don't know if you played the Gucci experience. I did, and it's kind of beautiful. There was a lot of little things about it that I really enjoyed. There was some undulating waves of color in it that I hadn't seen before. There was a biking experience that I really enjoyed, and there were some assets that were just really neat, like the giant old school PC computer in the background was I don't know, a lot of fun. I felt like there was secrets hidden in there for later. I don't know if there was or not, because I mean, anybody who knows me knows I'm a huge fan of Ready Player One. I love treasure hunts and I love escape rooms, treasure hunts, those types of things. And so the idea that there might be something, I might be seeing what I want to see and not what is actually there. But yeah, I really enjoyed the experience. There was a lot to it. It was a simple 1x1, but there's a lot that went into it. It was really, really cool. And next item. we're gonna do a little community shout out. Um, uh, this is Clever Whatever. They are a studio within the Sandbox, and they have been putting out some really amazing content. This is Phil for the Win and Wayward Escapades, and the two of them together have a very unique mindset. Their website is stunningly beautiful. I came across it earlier today, and it kind of blew my mind. Like it's very simple, but it's very involved, and it displays a series of their assets while going over who they are and what they do. And they have a very unique style to whatever they do. I'm going to drop the link for their site in the chat. Check it out. But more than the chat itself, or more than the site itself, they have a little intro video over on YouTube that I want to play for you all. And like the cockroaches, the Phil and Mandy dancing cockroaches, like that's beautiful. That's wonderful. I'm digging it. So let me get a second to pull this up. And if for some reason y'all can't hear it, let me know. But it's a minute 15. Let's give it a watch. That is a Clever Whatever Studios. Looks like they just recently started up their Twitter page. So, whoop, one moment. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I got some extra audio going on there. If you all want to give them a follow, they just recently started their Twitter page. I know they would appreciate it. Here is the link to that. And that ends today's local studio spotlight. I feel weird saying local considering this is Web3 and we're all over the world. So, community spotlight. There we go. That's much better. Question above. Give me 1 second, Brett. I'll go check that out. One second. As far as Brett over on YouTube asks, there was an email that recently went out from the Sandbox regarding accounts getting flagged due to some sort of an activity on OpenSea, and they're asking, will be resolved and will get rewards. Any idea on how long? I have no idea how long it's going to take, Brett. I don't actually officially work for the Sandbox. I'm one of the ambassadors. I'm here to help spread information and help get you guys what you need to know. But at the same time, when it comes to technical specificities and specific dates on issue resolution, I unfortunately can't help you with that. But I know that Sebastian was talking about it. The email got sent out. A lot of the team members are currently working on this. This is something the team actively knows about and is working on. So just give it a little bit of time, and with all these eyes on it, it will be taken care of in a timely manner. From Mike over on YouTube, they ask, why does the staking rewards percentage keep going down? Now, Mike, that's actually a great question. I'm a huge fan of the Sandbox staking pool. I've been involved with it since it was over on Ethereum, and it was the ETH Sand pairing. And as far as large scale pools like this are concerned, they're generally speaking, they're always going to go, the percentages are going to go down over time. The reason being is because generally the amount of distribution starts out at its highest point. So when it started out, it was 250, 200. And the amount of people that are in there are at their lowest point because the fewest number of people have heard about it. So when you get involved, if you get involved in day one, you're going to have astronomical percentages because fewer people are involved. But the more people that get involved with that staking pool, the less your personal percentage is going to be unless you try to stay up with, it's basically compete with everybody else that's in the pool. That's, for most individuals, that's next to impossible to do. So just understand that that's just part of large scale staking pools. All things considered, the percentage that we're receiving from this is still insanely good. I mean, if you look at the average bank account and you look at your interest on your percentage, it's nothing. It's 0.05% at most. And that's if the bank's being kind. To get something, anything above 5% is wonderful. And I mean, we'll take a look at Sandbox's staking pool. Actually, I'd prefer not to pull that information up right now. If we look at the Sandbox staking pool, it's something around like 18%, I believe. So that's crazy. Next question. How far away do you think we are from season 4? Honestly, soon. That's all I can say on that one. I know that a lot of things are being worked on and in development for that. And with the release of 0.8, we got a little closer to that. But I still don't have like a firm date on the horizon. Like I said, I don't actually work for the Sandbox, so I can't give firm dates on anything. Happy to hear you had a lot of fun with season 4, though. That's really cool. Is it Lord Anu? Hope to see you when season 4 starts. Hey, Brett, thank you for asking. I really appreciate you. We need community members asking tough questions. It really is important. So thank you for being here and thank you for asking. What is it? Yeah, Brett brings up a very valid point to say staking rewards were raised temporarily for an event a while ago. It wasn't going to stay there. When they first started the staking pool, they were very open and honest and very transparent about the fact that staking rewards would be at their highest at the beginning, and as time went on, those rewards would taper down. Yeah, Tom Voxel over on Twitch says 5.44% for sand staking and 18.32% for landowner staking. And the fact that the sand staking alone is above 5%, like I said, it blows my mind. But the fact that you get 18.32% for landowners, that's wonderful. And I love the fact that they limit the amount. Like, it's not just, okay, you have land, you can put as much as you want in here. They limit the amount to how much land you own. So it doesn't get diluted hyper quick like a lot of other things do. Yeah, Rykopath over on Twitch says it was awesome, like 250% when it started. So cool. I agree. I got into it like 2 days after, or a couple hours after it opened up, and that initial day of staking was just bananas. All right. Yeah, it's 2,000 stand per each land that you own. And I like I said, I really do love that. Let's play some games. Who all has played the new Fist of the North Star experience already? I have not. Those all? But I am ready to jump into this and see what it's about. 1 second while I pull up that game audio real quick. I don't want you guys sitting here in silence the whole time. There we go. Is there any music? Tom Voxel playing it right now. Tom, if I get stuck, will you please help me out? Because I am a terrible gamer. I mean, I enjoy playing video games, but as I've stated many times, I'm not really that good at it. When is player versus player games coming to the Sandbox? I don't know when it's coming, but I know it's on the horizon. Things like projectiles and PvP are a must for any gaming ecosystem to exist and to have longevity of any kind. So it's definitely on the horizon. I mean, I know swimming and sliding and crawling just got introduced, and why would you need crawling if you didn't have some kind of, projectile? I mean, I know there's a lot of reasons. There's sneaking around and doing stuff like that, but it also adds an aspect. I mean, Metal Gear Solid, if you couldn't crawl, what kind of a game would that be? Thank you, Jazzwolf. I appreciate that. You can. I don't actually own a Fist of the North Star avatar, and I'm inside playing it right now. So if you're waiting to play because you don't own an avatar, jump on in, hang out, play around. You don't need one to play it. You just need one to earn the rewards from it. So yeah, enjoy. Ah, another wanderer. Hello, I'm the spirit of Ryukin, and here is one of the few surviving inhabited regions of a post-apocalyptic land. What are you? It seems like kind of a rude question. In the time of my life, I was the master of the Divine Fist of the North Star. What is the Divine Fist of the North Star? It is the art of assassination passed down by generations, which destroys the target from inside out. I also see that the power of this technique now dwells inside you. It's a very personal thing to say right off the bat. Really, here is the basics. Try it out for yourself. Attack, left click. Combo, left click times 3. Guard, right click. Heavy attack, hold left click plus release. Thrust attack, left click during dash. I like how it gives a little rundown. Virus and Art, if you want test, you can play 2 level now on. Oh, gotcha. What's Ow. Second. Let me see if there's any music for this. Doesn't sound like there is. Am I missing something? Is there no music in this one? Let's run through it anyway. This region is currently ruled by a dictator named King and his bandits. Though fret not, your divine fist could destroy them, starting from their guts. Ow, aggressive. Oop. Is somebody nearby? You were assaulted while delivering a seed of wheat to the village. Masumi is still alive. Whoever you are, please save Masumi. Oop. Second. Virus and Art says they're making a hack and slash game that you can play easily in version 0.8. Nice. Virus and Art, do you have you recently put out a tweet for this? Because I thought I saw something about a hack and slash earlier on Twitter, but I was getting ready for today's show and I wasn't able to dive into it. If so, drop a link in the chat. I'd love to check it out. Very nice. Please, Lucas is right. Please liberate the people here from the tyranny of King with that fist. I think you can do that. Okay, there's the music I was looking for. 1 second, that might be a little loud for y'all. Okay, there we go. Oh wow, there is so many things. There we go. Okay, give me 1 second. And now his shield weapon. Oh, yeah. Here we go. All right, give me 1 second. Hey, there we go. This looks like appropriate wear, correct? Yeah? Okay, I'm digging this music. I chased them down. Oh, I died. I died. Ooh, I died and they respawned everybody. Thanks for the heads up, Tom. Is it one shot, one kill apiece? Hit them once and they're done, though? Okay. Ha! What's up, Masumi? I need to deliver a bag of seeds to my village. The seeds are the hope for our future. Fate has it now. Please. I will avenge you. Uh-oh. Avenging Masumi is an official quest. Kill all wasteland bandits and outlaws. Alright. Ow. Did I die again? Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I'm getting run over by the cars. That's what's happening. Motorcycles. I know what vehicles are. Mad Max stuff going on in here. Iverson Art says it's some Agent Smith versus Neo type fighting, and I could not agree more. Oh, dang. Too big. Oh. I got him. Looks like I got the seed. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna bring this over here. Thank you for defeating Spade. Would you please deliver Masumi's seeds to his grave? I can do that. In the IT guy, you can play Fist of the North Star right now. You don't need to own an avatar to jump in here and play with me. I got a cape. Put it on. Where'd it go? Oh, bottom, not top. But I like the electricity. Okay. Pop out for Lucille. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Avatar is looking pretty slick right about now, especially from the back. Just nomad, samurai. 1 second. Let me check the chat real quick. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. I will do my best to check them out. Maybe a little bit of a delay, but if I miss it now, I will find it in a little bit. I'm gonna go exploring a little bit. When Alex is playing, as you've ever noticed, he just hops around while he's talking. So I might try to adopt something like that. Okay, so I can't get up there. I saw a bridge and I assumed I could cross it. Now I'm just sad. Okay. I don't think I can get up there. There's all these like destroyed buildings and now I want to explore them. You know there's got to be something in there that's worthwhile or some sort of a secret duck or I don't know. My headpiece looks epic. Well, thank you very much. This is from the AU24K collection, and it's the half-dork samurai headpiece. I definitely agree with you on this one. I really enjoy how this one turned out. Water is scarce in this world. Drink to receive special power besides replenishing your health. Okie dokie. I feel alive again. Oof. Blue fists. More to equip. That's rad. Okay. I'm digging it. Bat and Rin. Big news. Found the entrance to Shin's temple. Lead the way. Rhycopath, you say you've asked multiple times for clarification. If you have official info, please share it. Is this regarding, 1 second. Oh, I'm guessing gems and catalysts. That is something that I am eager to find out about myself, but I can't unfortunately answer how that's gonna work. As soon as I find out, I guarantee you it'll be all over social media. I know you're involved with Discord, so yeah, it's something that I'm excited to hear about as well. But as soon as I find out, if I see anything, I will definitely be tweeting about it, talking about it. And this person just pushed me around. Jesus, old dude. She can follow me. Oh, this is cool. I love the simple mechanics. So one of them's following me and I'm following the other one. So we'll, as a group, we'll get there together. Only if Musumi had worn a cape, he may had survived. When will Shin's tyranny end? Ooh, ooh. Yeah. Tom Voxel was kind enough to drop the link for my headpiece in the chat, and I will retweet that just so you all can see it if you're not on Twitch. Tom, you're on Twitch, right? Yeah, Tom's on Twitch. So all you over on YouTube and Twitter. Hi there. Mad Money 1978 over on YouTube says, hi there. Trying to figure out if landowners will be able to publish soon. Timing isn't clear. Give me 1 second, Mad Money. We have I have a link to the recent Medium article that discusses this. I'll drop that in the chat again for you. Landowner roadmap. Here you go. There you are. And you know what? While we're at it, drop a giveaway form in the chat as well. NPCs following you feels like they're going to hijack you. A little bit, yeah. At least they're not pushing me around like that old dude was doing, which is rude. And there's that giveaway form. Y'all will give me 1 second. I'm gonna drop it over on Twitter too. I said this last time I streamed by myself. It blows my mind how people like Half Dork stream on their own on a regular basis. Because it is not easy doing all this on your own. I mean, I've got 3 screens in front of me, got multiple outlets, I've got all these different things to keep track of. And while it's a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, I really do enjoy it. It's just, it's a lot. And I am not a good multitasker, so having to task on multiple things at once is not how my brain generally works. We have to first pass through the evacuation shelter. I promise I can read and talk. Okay, let's do this. Mad Money 1978, you're very welcome. It doesn't say specific dates in that article, but it does say quarters. And that is pretty solid information if you ask me. His loss is not your fault. Instead, please face the survivors that were saved by you. Can do that. Can I get in here? Not yet. I'm loving those blue arm guards. That is rad. Thank you for driving away the bandits. We will grow crops with the seeds Masumi left us. 1 moment. Never mind. Many people were killed under the tyranny of King. His men are all heartless bastards. Please defeat the king. Okay, I can do that. Or at least I'll try. Sounds like a real jerk. Might be kind of hard. Missed it. You are welcome. I heard the king's real name is Shin, and he wields the holy fist of the South Star. Shin? Well, that looks like a blood splatter. Or is it just some oddly shaped carpet? Let's go with oddly shaped carpet. Gee-Whiz is Us says, I moved to have gems and catalysts available to all at the same time, not rolled out to select individuals and partners as publishing has gone. Gee-Whiz, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that one. I know there's a lot of people who put a lot of work and time and effort into being here for a while, and I feel they should be rewarded for that. So if that means having early access to certain features, then I think that's a great idea. All of my family was killed by the king's men. Please, please avenge them for me. He just says, okay. You got it, dude. Keep clicking E too quickly. Missing the story. The people are grateful to you. I don't know if this will be any help at all, but please take it. What'd you give me? Oh, there's some boots. Oh, and they're golden. Okay. My character's looking pretty gnarly. Alex! What's up, man? How are ya? Nice hat. Thank you. I was debating between this and my blue hat, but it just seemed to fit the environment a little more. Water is scarce in this world. Drink to receive special power besides replenishing your health. I feel alive again! Oh, nice. Which zoo did you go to? I love going to the zoo. Oh, dang. The secret passage to King's Base called Southern Cross is through here. Bat, Rin, stay here. Only I will go. Oh, Fort Worth, nice. Very cool. Oh. That guy, I feel like he's gonna hurt me. Kenshiro. Hokuda? I'm not even gonna try that. Just call him Ken. Atatata will become your help in your future battles. Oh, okay, cool. He's on my side. Okay. Ken will become your help in future battles. Okay. Okay. Let's look around. If I've learned anything from Alex, it's that you jump on as many things as you possibly can, as much as possible, in an attempt to not break things. Something down there. Oh, I think that's me. Jump. 1 second. From Bjorn Lothbroke 77. Oh, he's continuing to talk about the gems and catalysts. Bjorn, are you certain that they don't talk about gems and catalysts in that article? Because I was pretty sure it talked about them in there. One moment while I pull it up. Give me 1 second while I find that. Here we go. Okay, you might be right. It doesn't actually address gems and catalysts directly, but it does talk about minting assets. And in my mind, when you mint an asset, if it's any sort of like a sword or a shield or anything like that, you're going to need gems and catalysts to do that. So I guess I was just associating minting assets with gems and catalysts. So you might be right. It doesn't actually mention them directly. 1 second. I'm going to do a search real quick. Gem. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't actually talk about gems and catalysts. My apologies. Okay. Back into the game I go. Alrighty. Oh! Get away from me! Okay, so that does damage to one individual. Oof. There's a comment from Alex about gems and catalysts. And as soon as I defeat these 99 outlaws, I will jump into that. Oh, look at me go. Outlaw ganking machine. Oh, he's running away. He knows what's up. Oh, heart. You will die here. Move! Oh, jeez. It's a big one. Can I attack from distance? Talk about a heart attack. Boom! Oops. Time to go. Oh! I thought it was clever. It wasn't. Got him, coach. Okay. Looks like we'll go back and look at Alex's comment. Okay. We still have plans for gems and cats, but there are changes coming with Polygon too. Not all set in stone, but we're trying to make more flexible and powerful options so assets attributes are more meaningful in game. Thank you for that, Alex. I really appreciate that. So you heard it here, not directly from him, but directly from him. I'm just reading the words on the page. Poor NPCs. Took a look at that headpiece and just ran. Absolutely. Oh, I see we got AU24K in the chat. You recognize that headpiece there, Kay? Shin. Lucas is right. You will die by my holy fist of the Southern Star. Everybody knows it's the North Star. That's what it's about. This is your end, Shin. Oh, he's quick. What? 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 That was... What? Shin's a jerk. Shin wields the opposing style of your art. Holy Fist of the South Star. You need to master the essence of Divine Fist of the North Star in order to defeat him. Teach me. The key is to follow the trail of the Big Dipper. Now concentrate. You should be able to see the 7 stars to follow. Sounds like a plan. Not Jackie Chan over on YouTube says, I have a prototype for my 3-player chess game ready. Maybe I'll get it on the queue for next stream or weekend. I still need to upload. What should I call it? What? Ooh. Rock, paper, scissors, chess? I don't know. Anybody has any suggestions for Not Jackie Chan? Drop it in the chat. Okay. That's all I gotta do? That's all you need to do to learn Kung Fu? Not even a montage. This is amazing. I do a lot of dying in this game because I'm a pro gamer, as you all know. This is okay. And what is this? Okay. I want speed or power. Go with power for now. Oh, it's my it used to be my cloak with the ambassador suit on, plus these glowing blue items and Lucille. Like, this is just a gnarly look, and I'm digging it. Okay. We'll fight Shin again. Healing? I don't know. Okay. No, I feel vulnerable. Is this the true power of the North Star? Your death is now promised. The true strength probably lies on someone who fight for the weak ones and loved ones like you. This castle will fall with my death. You, the formidable warrior, you must not die yet. Escape through the hidden passage. Shin. Are we watching the castle fall apart? Is that what's happening? That's awesome. I wonder how much of it'll actually... If we stick around, will we see more fall apart? Hmm? Hmm? Rosham chess. Ro chess bow. I like them both. I like Rosham chess more. Hey, victory. Let me turn that music down just a little. And here we go. Centurion K41 says jazz is not work. Now, are you talking about the type of music? That sounds like Ragnarok music. It does. One second. Is the form not working? Is the form? Oh, the link. Link should be fine. Other people are using it. So if you're trying to use it and you can't use it, then you've probably already filled it out. One hour, 1 minute, 45 seconds, not Jackie Chan. The link for the form does work, says Mr. Furious X. Thank you. And Mr. Furious X, congratulations. I still owe you that set of armor, and I will be sending it out shortly. I agree, AU. It is very soothing. Wow. Those wasteland gangsters, they dance strangely. I think they're in pain. Alrighty. I am going to be closing this form out shortly. So, if you haven't filled it out yet, please do so. One second while I head over to the hub. See what else I got. Any questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. Not Jackie Chan says, I still think of Lululand from season 1 with this music. Not Jackie Chan, you are old. Been around since season 1? Wow. Can we send the form again? Yeah, I can do that. 1 second while I find it. Here we go. I agree, Mr. Furious X. That is one interesting dance move. Oh, we're in Hell's Kitchen now. I want to meet Chef Ramsay. Can you demand that? Yo, I know he's a celebrity and all, but come on. Objective unlocked. Points of interest. Visit all locations within Hell's Kitchen. I can run around here for a little bit. 1 second. Says I'm dancing. There we go. Mr. Furious X says, LOL, season 1 boomers. I was part of season 1 too, so it's kind of bragging on myself there. Don't like that. Okay. Is there another ambassador chilling over here? Who is that? Oh, it's one of the robots. Very cool. Jazz Wolf says, so was I. Yes, you were, Jazzy. There's a party that takes place on one of the rooftops. You will have to find a way up to join in. Sounds interesting. Want to get there, you can climb the palm tree next to me, then jump to the shop tent. If you fall, come back here and start over. So he tells me there's a way, and then he tells me how to get there. Kind of like he's setting me up. Mr. Furious X, we took that as a very loving comment, so don't feel bad. One second, let me try this out. Okay, thanks. Wait, can I talk to him again? Gotcha. Oh, is this parkour? Oh, okay. Yeah, not my strong suit. See people just jumping from here to there. No problems at all. So jealous. I'm gonna look around this level some more. Digging the big taco. Hey, is that Tom? Hey, Tom. Crafty devil, you. Oh, wow. Let's take a look at a second to admire the artwork on the side of this building. That is really cool. I wonder if it takes a couple months to get a seat at Hell's Kitchen or if we can actually walk on it in there right now. Seen those pesky chickens? No, I have not. They escape the kitchen, and since they eat all that good food, they tend to make my truck dirty all the time. Can you catch them and bring them to me? Sure, why not? Go find us some pesky chickens. Ooh, I got distracted. Wait, a zombie? A little concerned if Chef Ramsay's food is turning people into zombies. I'm digging the marble countertop. Yeah, if you've already won Purple Wizzy Hat, then you don't need to worry about filling out that form. If you have purchased one on secondary, you can still fill it out. But if you have won one, then you can't win another one. Before you start asking any questions, I need you to do some tasks around the restaurant. But I'm going to stop you right there. Waiters in the dining area need your help. When you're done, come back to me. Now, chop chop. If at some point in the game he doesn't turn me into an idiot sandwich or call me an idiot sandwich or however the phrase goes, I'm going to be a little disappointed. Huddle Hill says, yes, Ian, it's been purple forever. It hasn't been purple forever. You just are the luckiest person on the planet, Huddle, and you win everything. So I think you probably won one of the first purple hats we gave away. So I'm going to need you to chop chop. I don't know what that means. All right, I'm going to jump on over to this forum real quick. I'm going to close it out. I gotta be very careful on how I do this because I don't want to dox anyone. So give me one moment. Golden hat, says AU24K. I mean, there is a golden Wizzy, so just saying. I mean, I don't know what Alex's plans are for the future. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't predict that. But it would make sense at some point, maybe. Alrighty. Give me 1 second while I pull up the winner for today's form. Alrighty. Give me 1 moment to make sure this person hasn't already won. The name does look new. And go. we go. And they have not won yet. And just so Huddle and Jazz know, there are still 35 purple hats to be given away. That being said, today's winner is over on Twitch TV, Klex Hunt. Congratulations, Klex Hunt. You have won a Wizzy's purple hat. Please wear it with pride. One moment while I put this information in here. And there we are. Okay, I'm back. Jazzwolf says, I've been trying to not ask. You know what? I appreciate that. Every once in a while, me and Alex will shout it out there just so you don't have to. Tom Boxel says, Kamisaze, if you are still here, could we have a rainbow Wizzy hat for Pride Month, pretty please? I am sure you could make it into the Wizzy lore. Tom, while I cannot tell Alex what to make, I think it's a fantastic idea, and I will happily pass this along to him. So give me a second while I note this. After we get off the stream today, I'll shoot him a message with this one. I can't promise, but I feel like he mentioned Rainbow Wizzy at some point in the past, but I could be mistaken, so do not quote me on that one. And noted. Thanks for the suggestion, Tom. I like that. Alrighty. Does anyone have any more questions? Anything they'd like to bring up? There are... Oh, Tom says that could have been me mentioning it in the chat. It could have been. I mean, you mentioned it enough. I eventually just thought it was him. So let's just assume it was him. Who knows? Oh, dang. Rykopath, your avatar is super rad. What is that? Squeaky wheel gets the grease, Tom. Squeak away. Does anybody know what Rykopath's avatar is? He's got a robot arm and leg and Cyclops visor and mohawk. I am more than a little jealous. Meta Nerd 69, you got a pretty rockin' avatar as well. Mad Money 1978 says, I'm still waiting on Baby Wizzy, but I'll settle for Wizzy avatars at last. Rykopath. Awesome, isn't it? Yes, it is awesome. What is it? Which collection is that from? I am a little jealous of the mechanical arm and the mechanical leg. I mean, I've got really bad wrists, so if I could replace those with like robot wrists, why wouldn't I? So it seems that Rykopath isn't going to tell us. He's just going to tease us with this information. It's very mean, Rykopath. Very disappointed. It's a secret, they say. That's fine. How am I doing with those dirty tables? I'm not going to clean your tables. Ice Pilot says, when Lucas gets his mechanical arms, he's going to be throwing axes through the target. You know, funny story, I actually threw an axe through a target the other day. It was very satisfying. It wasn't supposed to happen. I wasn't trying to do it, but I definitely put a little bit of stank on it when I released it. And it wasn't one of those targets that went up against a brick wall. It was one of those targets that was like kind of free floating. It was in somebody's yard for like a party or whatever. They had put like they had a batting cage in their backyard, and so I jokingly said, well, if you want to put like a target in the batting cage, I'll bring some axes to throw at it. And we got there, and sure enough, they had put like wooden slats up in this batting, like miniature batting cage for like, it's basically a t-ball setup. They'd put a a throwing, basically made a throwing pit out of it. And we were playing around, and I guess the wood was weak, and I put a little bit too much into it, and it went right through it and tore a hole in the back of this kid's t-ball setup. So that was fun. That was definitely fun. Satisfying for me, detrimental to the person behind it. Thankfully, there was no one behind it. Let's see what instance we're in. 1 second. Oop. Okay, this is instance 145798. Does anyone know a good spot for us to take like a group picture in here? Anyone? Anyone at all? Just in the middle of this table? And we can do it right here. I wouldn't mind doing a group picture. So yeah, if you are currently in Hell's Kitchen Meta Restaurant experience and you want to take a group picture, head to the restaurant. Let's all hang out and take a picture. I am not doing parkour for a picture. Not gonna do that. That's mean. That's mean of you to even suggest. You know how I feel about that. But I will bot bounce. That seems like the perfect compromise. All right. We've got a few more minutes before we close out today's show. So if you want to be a part of this picture, come on over. If not, that's cool. Top of the pavilion at the spawn point, there is a bar near the... Do I need to parkour to get to any of these places? Because if so... Instance. I'll pull that up again. 1 second. Instance 145798. 145798. Pop, pop. If you would like to join us. I see people running around. Tom, is your bunny smoking a cigar? That's neat. And Rykopath's just dancing on some dude while he's trying to eat dinner. Okay. Ice Pilot, unimpressed. Ice Pilot says, we should get Lucas to play that Frogger game from a few months ago where you have to make it across the streets. I tried that, and I tried that on the air. I didn't get anywhere. Like, at all. I was not good at that. I mean, it was a ton of fun, but it was basically me. I got much farther when I closed my eyes and just randomly ran across the street because I was just not good. Womp, womp, womp. Exactly. I love games. I love video games, but I have to play them at my own pace. And Ice Pilot says you're not making me want to see you do it any less. I'm a terrible salesman. Yeah. But no, that was fun. I love watching Alex play it. We had an entire stream where I watched Alex play it, and I guess I was talking so much about being terrible that he wanted to see how terrible I actually was, and I gave it my best shot. So that was something that happened. That was a thing. Okay. I say we take this picture. If you're here, jump on in, pose, do your thing, get involved, because we take this picture and then we're going. Elk 0. You want to join the group or stand in front of everybody? There we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Alrighty. I'm happy. I'm gonna make my guy happy. Oh. Alrighty. Wait, Otto, is that your kissy face? Is that you sitting down? Okay. 1 second. Take this shot. Oh, I forgot. My screenshot button now actually makes me roll. So 1 moment while I figure this out. There we go. As soon as that text clears. And oh, Rykopath. There we go. Got it. Okay. Save, and I will tweet this out after we get done with today's show. Okay. Well, everybody, thank you for stopping by. I sincerely appreciate you. I sincerely appreciate you all. I appreciate the questions, and I appreciate you just hanging out. You don't have to be here. I get to be here, but it's so much better because of all of you. It's the wonderful community, and I could not be happier to be a part of it. So thank you very much. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.